Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Ready, set.
Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Taking a shot on the first play. Pulls it in down the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's McClure. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Here's the pressure. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Brings it out to the 35, and the Tulane offense will take over.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal. And they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down for this offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Davenport. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And the Jaguars have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The snap sets up to throw. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal coming up. Pushes for the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Rush is on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Trying play action. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on! They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bohannon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Caught behind the line. It's McClure. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
On the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a job throwing. Green almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking for room, it's McClure. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bohannon.
The pass on first down, caught by the receiver.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's McClure. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern.
Throwing right.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's reeled in. It's Scott.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Davenport. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
South Alabama.
The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tulane. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they line up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass.
0.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds a man in the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Buying some time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Jenkins. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Jaguars! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the 3rd quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Got it in the middle, it's Gibbs.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Scott. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going right and going deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He goes out of bounds, and the 25 in this offense has an explosive play. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking for a crease, it's McClure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot.
There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Jenkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, it's Davenport. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Preston. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Hard-hitting tackle. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a...
Trying to beat the D deep. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Scott. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Fires it incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a man in the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing...
Picked off! What a play to set him up!
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. The give. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on fourth down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looking to throw, it's Hollins. Now he's going to break the pocket. The short hands, it's Thomas. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Still looking, on the move. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Jaguars are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Gibbs. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Scott. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've really struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Looking downfield, it's Hollins. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bullock. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Play number 9 on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And the Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. The play action fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the comeback is on.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the young?
Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied.
30. South Alabama, 27.
Coming out with it, it's Callaway. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Hollins. Now rolling to the left. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly